Hello everyone, welcome to another indie horror game from Itch.io. This one's called The Hospital. I don't know anything about this one, but let's get into it. Oh, I hope this isn't a game where we look around and have to... When the virus got me, I was hoping I'd be among the majority who would only get mild symptoms and recover quickly, but my condition grew worse, day by day. I checked into this hospital last week, barely able to breathe. I paid a lot to get a private room, and I was lucky they managed to find one. There are no vacant rooms in the hospitals across the country as the pandemic wreaks havoc. It's a pandemonium out there, so many sick, so many dying. I feel like I've become a number, a statistic. Are we going to be looking around for a creature? I think I'm growing sicker. I feel faint and weak all the time. Yesterday at night, they had to increase my oxygen intake. I heard them talking about having to put me under to intubate me if my condition got worse. Intubate. Never heard that word before. What if I don't make it? It would be a horrible way to die, alone in this room. I was never a believer in God, or in heaven, or in hell. You got a lot of things going around in your mind, buddy. I wonder what happens to a person after they die. I've never really stopped to think about it until now. I guess I was busy living life and chasing shadows to think about death. I'm feeling weak. So weak. I think I can sleep now. Can barely breathe. Yes, turn your mind off, buddy. Stop thinking. I'm up. How am I up on my feet? I can't remember getting out of bed. Hint, walk around using WASD, look with your mouse, observe your surroundings by clicking on objects in the world. The game saves automatically. You do not need to save the game to resume where you left off. Okay. The bathroom door appears to be locked. It's silent. I remember the doctor and nurses hooking me up to this thing. It's infernal beeping, the hiss of pumping oxygen. It's one of those terrifying things in a hospital. All the machines whose purpose you don't know. Shift doesn't seem to do anything. Right button doesn't do anything. Clock doesn't seem to be working. My bed looks as if it's recently been made. When did I get off it? Who came in and made it? I don't remember any of it. The rest of the room looks neat too, as if it was recently vacated. I spent days on this bed, struggling to breathe. It feels weird to be up and about. Can we walk through it? Are we a ghost? I don't know, but we'll find out. That person out there, maybe a doctor. I need to find out what's going on. To me, it just looked like a normal person. Where is everybody? When I checked in here, the corridors were full of activity all day and night, filled with nurses and doctors and patients. Locked, strange. There's no signs. I could swear there were signs beside these doors. Cardiology. Why are the windows opaque? I can't see a thing through them. I don't know why the windows are opaque. Corona. Maybe. Locked. That's odd, there are no room numbers on the door. I'm pretty sure I'd seen room numbers when I checked in. Am I going to get a big story every time I click on something? Sealed, just like the others. Nurses station. When I checked in here, struggling to breathe, there were two harried but kindly nurses sitting behind the desk, answering calls, filing papers, welcoming patients. They sure had their hands full. Exit. No luck. Didn't these doors open to a lobby with elevators? That would have been my way out, except it looks like I can't leave this way. I should probably find another way out. Oh, there you are again, lady. We're not running. Shift doesn't do anything for us at this stage. That door's slightly open. The door is ajar. Are these patient wards? Why are they deserted? There's got to be someone, a nurse or a doctor, who can help me and tell me what's going on. Nothing. What? Someone on the other side of this door. This room looks just like the one I was in, but it's a mess. How awful, there's some kind of stain. I guess the bed wasn't cleaned after the last patient departed. That figure. The sound came from out there. Can't go through the drawers. That figure I saw on the TV, it reminded me of... No, it can't be. I must be imagining things. Maybe that's the whole thing, some lucid dream. I'm having my whole body lies in some kind of coma. There she is. Let's go through the doors. Creak. It's locked. Who shut the door? Was that a corpse in there? Is this a dream? It's growing increasingly disturbing. Sorry, I'm drinking Coca-Cola and I'm trying not to burp. Is someone toying with me? Am I being led? That figure I saw. Excuse me, miss. It can't be her. This is a dream, a nightmare rather, in which I'm trapped. How can it be her? Who is her? Instinctively I hold shift, even though it doesn't do anything. Go through the doors. This is a bit of a disgraceful room for a hospital. What? How? How did I get here? I recognise this place, the furniture, and the way they're arranged. This looks like the apartment where we used to live, except everything looks abandoned and gone to rot. There's something on the table there. I can walk backwards. Let's go and look at the table. Or not. Oh, hello. Fancy seeing you here. It can't be. It can't be her. I can't see her face, but I'd know her anywhere. How is this possible? She's been dead for 4 years. Nia, is that you? This isn't real, I'm dreaming. Let's go with Nia, is that you? Nia, is that you? That familiar silence. This is some monstrous dream. Memories of those horrific events of 4 years ago are coming back to me. The doubt and the guilt that have haunted me since. Could I have saved her life had I done things differently, and at what cost? I couldn't have saved you, Nia. I'm sorry for what happened, Nia. We don't have any idea what happened, so let's just go with I'm sorry for what happened, Nia. Only cold silence. What does she want? Maybe some pupils? Nia? Am I going crazy? Or is this some fever dream seeded by my past while my whole body lies wasting away on a hospital bed? Yeah, stop overthinking it, that's my job. Nia. I remember this picture. We had taken it out by the beach just after yet another bitter fight. She was just 24. By then she had already begun to show increasingly frightening signs of the mental illness that would later consume her. Erratic violent shifts in temperament, brooding silences, fixed stares, and obsession with my whereabouts, self-harm. I tried to get her help. She refused. When it was clear she was becoming a danger to both of us, I ended our relationship. And then it got worse, a lot worse. The phone calls, the stalking, the threats. And finally I woke up one night to find her standing over my bed, staring at me, her dark eyes empty and unreadable, her mouth stretched in a chilling grin. And when I saw what she was holding in her hand... What was she holding, my dear friend? Was it a knife? Was it a gun? Or was it something else? A newspaper, perhaps. So the public health system's really underfunded, isn't it? What is this place? No, we went private, didn't we? He said he paid a lot of money for a private room, private hospital. His own room, maybe, I don't know. Feet. Is that us? Who would abandon a dead body here? The stench is terrible. I should move on. Agree. Doesn't budge. Oh, hello. That's a little bit suspect. If that body follows us, then I actually have seen this game played through before. There's a game that I've seen someone play through, and there was a body on a gurney, is that what they're called? And it would follow us up the corridor. Hello. Let's go this way. There she is. On that night 4 years ago, when I woke up to find her standing over me, she was holding a knife. We called it, didn't we? We said knife or gun. As I watched, she raised it, held it to her own throat. She said, "I don't want to live without you." Before she could hurt herself, I let her grapple the blade away and subdued her till the authorities arrived. They put her away in an institute, a mental hospital, and a week later, I got the terrible call. I won't bother with the other doors, I'll just go straight here. I guess that's what we... Nia. Oh God. Why did you do it? Why did you have to go like this? They told me you wrote on the note your last words. What do you want from me, Nia? I did what I could. Why are you tormenting me? Let's carry on, find another bit of a clue to this puzzle. Greetings, Nia. Greetings and salutations, Nia. What do you want from me? I think that note you left, the last words you ever wrote. You wrote, "I'm never going to let you go." I know those words were meant for me. Is that what this is about? That if I'd done things differently, perhaps been more compassionate, you might still be alive? Don't come any closer to that. Okay, looks like we're waking up again. I'm back in my room. Are you? Are you really? Or are you just back in the loop? How did I get here? Nia? Are we just back at the start again? Do I dare go out there? What will I find? A bustling hospital, smiling faces telling me I'm better and I can go home? Or shadowy halls haunted by my past? Am I in a coma, trapped in a body that is wasting away while I suffer a fever dream born of guilt? Or am I dead, and this is my afterlife, these dreaded halls and a tormented soul stalking me for all eternity? I don't know, you've got to tell me, buddy. The end. Well, that was cool. I don't know if there's any other endings, but it was quite an enjoyable game. I never predicted where it was going to go, but I'll link it in the description if you want to try it for yourself. Thanks for watching. Bye.